Hey beautiful Gemini, Starseed, Lightworker, Twin Flame and Soulmates. I'm Lorraine and welcome to my channel. Welcome to today's collective tarot love reading. Now we're just going to jump straight in there, collective Gemini. And we're going to see what messages the cards have for you about both you and your person's love journey thus far. The past, the now and the potential outcome. I'm going to break it down into 4 parts. So first, from this pile here, we're going to see what messages the cards have for you as to how your person sees you at this time. Then we'll go into their emotions and feelings. This is for both you and your person, their thoughts and what are they thinking, and also their next actions. And then I'll also see what messages the cards have for you in terms of the potential outcome. I'm going to explore, deep dive here and break it down into chunks. So let's go. Let's do this. How does your person see you, Gemini? Wow, well, they see you as the star. You're coming in with that, and you're also coming in with the Strength card here. So they see you as very confident here. They definitely see you, Gemini. They do. Now they just, with the Strength card, yes, of course you're confident here. Charisma here. You attract your person. You definitely have their attention at this time. Now what the Strength card is also talking about here, collective, is that they have to have the courage to match you, to come towards you. Now when you're coming in with the Star card here, Gemini, what that can talk about is that you're different from this person. There's a big difference here, but the difference has to do with your person's foundation. That's what I'm getting. The way in which they have been raised here. See, they're getting that intuitive nudge. To come out of the past program here. Now that past program may have to do with neglect, abandonment and rejection here. This is what it's also talking about. See, you're a wish fulfillment also when it comes to your person, but what it also talks about here, Gemini, is that this person may already have built a certain foundation that's been built on tradition here. So it has to always be a certain way for this person. You're not familiar, and you're definitely not normal here. Well, normal in a sense that this person is used to it being a certain way. It just is here. Yeah, they do see you. The Strength card is a very important card to get, Gemini. So what it can also talk about there in your reading is that your person is gaining the strength and the courage here. Confidence is the main thing here. So they see you. They definitely see you. Alright, so let's see how they are feeling. You're in front of this person's eyeballs. That's what it talks about in terms of the Star card. This person sees you. That's what I mean here. But they see the inner you. That's what it talks about. And the outside here. So obviously here, Gemini, you have gone through some major changes. See, you may have come out of a past here program of tradition and religion here, where it had to be a certain way, especially if you're coming in with the Star card, because the Star card talks about self here, the inside as well as the outside. So they are attracted to you here. So let's have a look. Let's see what their emotions are. Okay, so you have the Ace of Cups. The Eight of Cups. And the Knight of Swords. So what it tells me there, collective, is that, yeah, of course, there's a cup of love there. Alright? So they do see you as a wish fulfillment, but with the Eight of Cups coming in, there is a fear element here that this person is still holding on to. So there are still negative attachments here that keep your person in a cycle, in a program. It's not that they choose to be there, Gemini. It's not about that here. What it talks about here in your reading is that, and I spoke about neglect, abandonment here. And so this person has always ignored love. But more importantly here, loving themselves. Because this is what it talks about with both these cards here, collective. Because you are coming in with the Sun card. And the Sun card does talk about loving oneself here. It does talk about self. And you do have that. There is a connection to the Strength card when you're coming in this way. So of course there could very well be an ego here, something that keeps your person stuck. And what it talks about there is that you trigger your person to face the truth about them. And so it can talk about here, collective, is that your person wants to be where you are. They do want the Sun card. They do want love. But love is what they're looking at when they see you. But when it comes to how this person feels about themselves, here, collective, they get triggered here. So there are, well, the positive here, Gemini, and I just want to touch on that, is that this person realizes here that there are things that they need to sort. There is a past painful, hurtful memory here that this person has avoided and ignored. But with you on the scene here, Gemini, this person gets triggered where they have to face it. But do they want to face it? That's what it's saying here. And so what it can talk about there is that this person will eat a hell of a lot of chocolate just to feel good enough here, Gemini. That's what your reading is talking about. They do want to come in with communication, but when you're coming in with the Knight of Swords here, this person hasn't yet connected the dots as to why they find you so attractive and why they get triggered and why they go back to patterns and habits here, and why it alters this person's mood and this person's mindset here. And what I mean there, collective, is that, well, this person doesn't feel good enough sometimes. Good enough about themselves here. Yeah, of course, at this point in time it could be, I don't feel good enough for you, Gemini. But what it talks about here in your reading is that, well, the truth here, collective, is that they don't feel good enough. They've never, like I said, you're different. You're not familiar and you're definitely not normal here to this person in terms of how this person was raised. And so to trust and love here, but this love is about you. But for your person, when they think about themselves and how they see themselves here, they come in with the Eight of Cups. They know, here collective, about themselves. This is what it's talking about here, but they still don't know how to fix it. To fix it for your person, Gemini, is to eat chocolate. But then it takes this person back to the past program, and that's not where they want to be when they're coming in with the Knights of Swords here. Because what it talks about there is that for your person, they continue to ignore their triggers. They don't understand the start point. See, what it's telling me here is that for them and how they're thinking, you're the start point, okay? Is just to come in and love you with the Ace of Cups, just make that offer of love. But what I want to say here, collective, is that they will still get triggered here because they love you, because they have so much emotion for you. But they have to love themselves here. They have to come in as the star. And I spoke about the star in the beginning here. Changes. You've made some major changes, and so now this person needs to make major changes too. Not so much second guessing themselves, they're asking themselves and the universe here, collective, they are asking the universe here, is it my past? Is that what I have to deal with? And why am I still being triggered by a past pain, hurt and fear of rejection, abandonment and neglect? And will Gemini still love me if they knew the truth? So what shall I do? What is it that I need to do? They're asking themselves and the universe here, collective. Okay, so we're going to go into here, collective. What are they thinking? You have the Six of Pentacles, you have the Two of Wands, and you have the Wheel of Fortune. So you have the Six of Pentacles, the Two of Wands here, and the Wheel of Fortune. You're everything to this person, coming in with the Wheel card. Like I said, you have captured this person's attention. They do see you as the world, and they definitely want to come towards you here. There is a past that your person is wanting to walk away from here. But I spoke about the Eight of Cups here and the questions that your person is asking. Now that is coming in as the Wheel of Fortune here. And yeah, of course, you can say there's a new cycle, this person sees you as the Wheel of Fortune, but in actual fact, here, collective, is that this person has to put time and attention into themselves so that they do have the Six of Pentacles here, where they have something to offer, where they match you, and like attracts like. Here in your reading. So they can bring about change. Here, this person has to make positive changes in their life. And it's easy enough for me to say, here, collective, because of the way, but I want to be mindful in when it came in with the Eight of Cups and the Knight of Swords here. The cycle here coming in with the Wheel of Fortune here, collective, is for your person to confront and face their own past pain, hurt and fear. So they too can come in as the star. And so they too are an equal match to you here. That's what your person is wanting to do, Gemini. They like what you do, coming in with the Two of Wands. This person likes what you do. They do like watching you here. And they get it. They get what you do and why you do what you do, coming in with the Star card. And like I said, you're totally different from this person. See, in the Two of Wands, they're holding the World card here, or the world in their hand. And the World card talks about a different way of living, a different lifestyle here. And so what it talks about there is that this person likes the way that you live, likes what you do, like I said, what you put your time and attention into. And they want to come in with the Six of Pentacles, having something to offer. At this point in time, they get triggered. You trigger this person. And that's the cycle here. So they're still trying to end out the past cycle here and come towards you here, Gemini. They're at the, they're still ending it out. It hasn't fully ended yet for your person. That's what the Wheel of Fortune is saying. So let's see, what are their next actions? Okay, so you have the Three of Pentacles here. You have the Three of Cups here. You have the King of Pentacles here in your reading, and you are also coming in with the Nine of Wands. Now let me just have a look at this for you. So 19, 20, 21, 22 here, and you're coming in with 7. Am I right? Yes, 7 here. There is still a cycle that this person is in. There, like I said, there's a foundation that this person has built here. And what it talks about their collective is that you do trigger this person, and I spoke about that, collective, and like I said, you're not familiar and you're definitely not normal when it comes to this person's lifestyle and way of living here. I want to make sure I touch on that here in your reading. They have to make the effort here. They have a hell of a lot on their plate. You've got the Three of Cups here, and that can talk about, here collective, is that it can talk about your person's friends and family, intimate partners here that they've had in the past, or they could still be dealing with it here, collective. It can also talk about work for this person and patterns and habits here. And you did come in with the Eight of Cups They want to make the effort here. But what it tells me here in your reading is that in the Two of Wands, this person has left the wand behind, okay, and they're not facing that wand, they're looking at the World card here in your reading. And what it talks about there is that whatever this person is putting their time and attention into, it's overwhelming, it's a burden to this person, yet they are still there. That's what it talks about. Now, why it talks about that, collective, is that this person, it's their foundation, it's what they've already built. Now, coming in with the King of Pentacles, what it can talk about there is that this person's never had a foundation. They've never had a place to call home. So there is a lot that this person has to sort. And I spoke about that with the Knight of Swords here in your reading. That soul searching here, collective. So let's see here, Gemini, and let's see what the potential outcome is. And I spoke about here the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so you have the Page of Swords. You are coming in with the Hermit card, and you were coming in with the Hierophant guy. And if this is your person here that you may be dealing with here, collective, they still have a lot to learn about themselves. So they have been through a lot. This is what you're reading. Climbed mountains, trials and tribulations. They've overcome obstacles here, but they only see it from their point of view. But what's slowly shifting here and making your person shift the way in which they are thinking here is definitely their heart space here, but it's also they are comparing you to what they already have here. And to come towards you here in your reading is this person still has stuff to sort, otherwise they are going to bring that straight to your doorstep here. That's what it's talking about. There, you're coming in with the inner hermit here. That's what I'm getting with the Hierophant guy here. So, excuse me, they constantly think about you. That's what it's going to, that's the potential outcome at this point in time. But of course it can change. Now I'm going to leave it there. Join me in the Facebook group. Listen, if you want to get an image reading, details are in the description box below. Okay. And I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you later, Gemini. See you tomorrow. Bye.